Hi, I'm Kristal Hart, and welcome to the Kristal Hart Show. Today, we have undefeated, undisputed middleweight champion Jermain Taylor up against #1 top contender Kelly Pavlik. We're in New York City, we're at the press conference, we have some one-on-ones, and it's been a very exciting event for me, especially because Kelly Pavlik is from Youngstown, Ohio, and I'm from Warren, Ohio, so we have a local hometown guy stepping up to the plate.
We're here with Kelly Pavlik, the pre-fight press conference at BB King's. Kelly, when you went into your fight with Edison Miranda, there were a lot of people were skeptical you could fight on the top level, and we saw you took care of him in a very decisive fashion. Tell us why you think you're ready for Jermain Taylor, the undisputed middleweight champion, because there's still, as you know, people want to know, are you proven or not?
Well, you know, I proved it against the Bronco McCarts, who are by no means past their prime. You know, look at Winky Wright. He's older than Bronco. I thought Bronco won that first fight with Winky Wright. He hasn't been through the wars. You know, the Zartucci's, the Zunigas. I mean, these are guys that nobody in the top 10 are fighting. These are dangerous, rugged opponents that nobody wants to take a chance to go against. So I think I proved by taking them fights and going in there and not only beating these tough guys that can take a punch and throw a lot of punches, but knocking them out the way I did. And, you know, the Miranda fight, I think, was the icing on the cake. So with Taylor, you know, this is something that you work for 7 years, and no matter what the critics or anybody thinks, you know I put all my time and effort into it, so I'm excited.
Do you think Taylor has slipped a little bit, or do you think his lackluster performances are just a question of styles, fighting southpaws, defensive and smaller and quicker guys like Corey Spinks?
You know, it could be styles. Styles do make fights. You know, some of them guys, they were smaller, though, and they still backed him up a lot. But, yeah, they were awkward. The styles would make fights, but to the same point, there's been a lot of flaws, you know, in Jermain Taylor. And to get backed up, you know, for 9 rounds, 10 rounds by some of these small guys like that should not have happened. Well, we're gonna come and fight, you know, like we do every fight. With a lot of punches, but this time, you know, we're not going to come straight ahead flat-footed. You know, fighting Edison Miranda, we had to do that because he threw wild, crazy punches from all different angles. You don't want to be on your tiptoes with your chin up in the air, getting caught by something you don't see. Taylor, we know how he's going to punch, and we got a lot of different things that we could do.
This fight has also been talked about, the #1, the champion, fighting the legitimate #1 contender, and whatever the sanctioning body say, everybody recognizes you as the #1 contender. Tell us about that, because that's not done very often these days in boxing anymore.
No, you know, I think it's awesome. You know, for all the pounding that Jermain took, you know, some of his last couple of fights that he didn't have to take. This fight, you know, the accepted fight, I think was good. It's great for boxing. You know, it's huge for boxing right now, and that's why I think everybody's so excited about it.
Are you going to have a bunch of people from Ohio coming out to Atlantic City Saturday night?
That's what I hear. You know, I heard there's a lot of people coming, so I'm not sure exactly on the tickets. You know, I sit there, I train, and focus on one thing, but from word around, you know, the area that there's going to be a lot of people being there.
You want to make a prediction for the fight?
I'm not a predictor, but I do know I'm going to go in there and put on a great show and come away with the W.
Hey, what's your weight right now?
Probably about 63, 64.
Did you lose some weight from the last press conference?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You look like you did.
Yeah, we lost some weight.
Just say something to Youngstown Warren for us, okay?
How you doing, Youngstown Warren? Stay tuned for the 29th, bringing it back home.
This is lovely Kristal Hart. She has a TV show here in New York. Okay. We're here with the middleweight champion of the world, a very confident Jermain Taylor. Jermain, tell us about this fight. Do you feel you not only have to win, but have to make a statement in the fact that you're fighting a guy, the #1 contender, who's also undefeated, and a lot of people, you know, not including yourself, not been thrilled with the last couple of fights that you've had?
I feel like I do still have a lot to prove. Even though I am middleweight champion of the world, you know, I have a lot to prove to the fans. You know, and I mean, a fan is only a fan. You know, a fan want to see me go in there and do what I'm supposed to do. You know, and that's look good and win doing it. And I plan on going there Saturday night just looking good.
What level of a fighter do you think Pavlik is? Because before his fight with Miranda, he wasn't that proven. You've been proven being in there with Hopkins and Wright and so many other all-time great fighters.
I feel like he's proven himself to be #1 contender. I mean, he's #1 contender, and that's what he's proven himself. You know, he's fought who he had to fight to get to this point, and I give him respect for that.
What advantages do you think you have over him? Do you think he can box with you?
He definitely can't box with me. I mean, his best bet to go in there and try to be strong. But that's about it.
Do you see any weaknesses he had in this fight with Miranda that you can exploit?
He got hit too much. That's pretty much it.
What's your answer to the critics, other than the issue of styles make fights, the last 3 fights with smaller guys, southpaws, who are doing more of the shoe-shine type punching? What's your answer to the people that criticize your performance in those fights?
I don't really have an answer for them. I mean, that's a fan. You know, that's their job. If they got on look like he supposed to do, go there and look, then, you know, we don't like him no more. And, you know, but as far as all criticism, you know, just keep watching me. You know, here it is, we got a great opponent, comes to fight, you know. Judge me then. Judge me on the guy who comes to fight.
Are there going to be any changes that we're going to see in your approach? Because, again, some people are expecting this could be an incredibly great fight on your behalf.
Oh, yeah, man. He tailor-made for me. He comes to fight. He don't move his head a lot. He's a game guy.
You know, I'm not much of words either. I like to get in there, do my business, and move on to the next. But, you know, this has been 7 years that I've been waiting for this opportunity. It's huge. I mean, you can't ask for a better chance either. You get to go fight the top-notch guy. I mean, you're not going to fight somebody, win a world title, and have the people say, oh, well, who was that guy that he beat? You know, we're fighting Jermain Taylor, who's known as the middleweight champion all around the world. I'm excited. I mean, it has been a long wait. I'm preparing for the best Jermain Taylor. You know, the critics are not, you know, I think he's going to come out and have something to prove, and we definitely sat there and got ourselves ready, and I'm just anxious and excited, and, you know, I can tell you one thing, that I'm coming to fight on the 29th, and it's going to be a good one. So, but once again, thanks everybody, and take care, and I'll see you on the 29th.
I had a great training camp. Everything worked out great. I'm down in weight. I'm weighing in right now at 164. You know, I was planning on moving up, but it don't make no sense. I'm gonna stick around for a minute and get my belts back. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. As far as the media, you know, say what you want to say about me. You know, he ain't look good last couple of fights. Yeah, I know that, and I know Norman out there looking, oh, what he finna say? I ain't gonna say nothing crazy, no. And if I do, and I don't never get another interview, don't worry, I'll pay you anyway. So don't worry about it. You know, I'm in the best shape of my life, y'all. And I'm not gonna get up here and say, you know, what I'm going there and do. You know, I'm in great shape. I feel like I've learned so much this training camp. And he's not a southpaw. That's the best part about it, is I got a fighter who comes to fight. You know, and I feel like that those southpaws that I fought, I learned a lot. I know it didn't look like it. I know they was hard fights, they was ugly fights. But I learned a lot. I see punches coming a lot better because they're coming from a different angle now. You know, I've been fighting southpaw, about a year and a half. And it's just I'm seeing punches coming a lot better. As far as Kelly, I mean, I don't know what to say. What I'm supposed to sit up and say, a great fighter. I mean, he's a strong fighter. He's strong. He comes to fight. It's going to be a great fight. I come to fight. But as far as a great fighter, he going to go in there and do what he going, whatever. I plan on going in there, looking good, beating Kelly down, and letting y'all know that I am middleweight champion of the world. And to the media, know this. After you get finished writing, and after you get finished doing your little interview, always say, and he's still undefeated. Don't say, you know, he looked sloppy his last fight and leave it at that. Say he undefeated. Because no matter what you say, I am undefeated. I haven't lost. I'm undefeated, and it's going to take a bad somebody to beat me. And Kelly, not that. He is tailor-made for me. And I plan on going there and making them look bad and beating them down. I'm ready to fight, y'all. I'm ready. Thank you.